Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be going through how to change out your hood latch for your 2007 to 2018 Jeep JK. I bought this on Amazon. They also sell it on eBay. I think it's a pretty cool gadget. It's a must-have for all the Jeep Wrangler fans. This is what the original looks like. Not really my style. The plastic is worn from the sun, and I think it just needs a little bit of upgrading. Alright, so right here, I'll drop this link in the description. This is the product that I bought, so you'll know exactly where to get it from. Okay, we'll be going over all the tools that you need to get this project started. Basically, you need a 10mm and a 13mm ratchet and an extension, and that should be all you need. The time frame it takes is about 15 minutes or less. So let's go ahead and let's get this started. Want to make sure your hood is secure so it doesn't fall on top of your head like it did on mine. Once you have that done, you see those two little screws right there. I go ahead and zoomed in for you. Right there, you're going to use your 10mm socket along with your ratchet wrench to go ahead and get that done. What I like to do is just break it loose. Once I break it loose, I want to go ahead and I remove it with my hand. So I just keep it on the extension and twist it off. You also want to make sure that you have somewhere to put it so that it doesn't fall and you'll spend the rest of the afternoon, like me, looking for it. I know guys, I know I got a Maserati hat on and I'm working on a Jeep, but we all could dream big, right? Alright, cool. So now that I got that off, I'm going to go ahead and take off the old one and put back on the new one. The new one comes with a rubber gasket, so that way it doesn't damage the paint. So now that I got it in, the two screws that it came with, the head of the screws, it can use an Allen key, but I do it the old-fashioned way. I kind of hold it down with my finger, and then once it gets tightened up and it gets some tension, it locks into place. So I hand tight back on the 10mm back on with it. I don't want to make it too tight because these screws are from China. I don't want the thread to rip. I haven't had an issue with it. The quality is good, but you know, just from experience. The top only takes about less than 5 minutes. It's really easy to get to. Great, now it's tight and we're all set. We can move on to the bottom. So the bottom is where you're going to need your 13mm socket and your extension for your ratchet wrench. It could be a little corner, a tight corner to get to. If you angle it correctly, you'll be able to get it out in no time. The bottom is a little bit more difficult than the top. The top was definitely easy. So I do pretty much the same thing. Once I get it on, and I go ahead and I break it loose, so that way I could just remove it with my hands. You want to be careful not to drop it. If you drop it, you're going to be spending a while looking for it. The good thing about my Jeep is it'll just fall directly onto the floor. So now that I got it broken loose, I'm going to stick my hand in right there. I'm going to hold that in place. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to reverse those threads. Okay, got it off. I'm ready to put in my new one. Hit the road. I'm going to go ahead and put the rubber gasket behind it so that way it doesn't mess up my Jeep. I don't like to use the nuts that it came with just for the reason cause I feel the original ones are better and they're nice and thick and bulky. The ones that it comes with is Loctite. One thing you want to make sure is you want to put it on the correct way. So you kind of want to make sure however you put it on, you can use it. Right, once I've hand tightened it, the next thing I'll do is I'll stick my extension in with my 13mm socket and I'll lock it in place. You don't want to put it too tight, you want to keep it just above right. Alright. Also, while placing that socket in, that nut in, you don't want to drop that either. This will make a 15-minute job into a 30-minute job. So it looks like I have it on there nice and tight. I'm going to use my extension with my 13mm ratchet. and go ahead and lock it in. Now, job's almost done. Get it nice and tight. I don't want the hood flying up me while I'm driving on the highway. And that's about it. You're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. If you do it too tight, note that you also can strip the bolt. So that wraps it up. I got my latch on, I got the top on, I got the bottom on. Let's go ahead and close it and see how everything works. Wow, looks like it's working fine. First time you use it, you're gonna have to put a little bit of elbow grease on it, but this is it. This is the end result, guys. Thank everybody for watching. Hope you guys can all like and subscribe for the upcoming videos. Drop your comments below for what type of videos you'd like to see next. Thank you all. Y'all have a great day. Hope I was able to help you guys out.